Today I will show you all the working glitches on Black Ops 6. Now I picked out the most exclusive and best one for you guys, so do not forget to subscribe to my channel as this video will include how to camo swap under 30 seconds, all under map location on Verdansk, giving guaranteed Warzone victory every game, wildcard perks and speciality duplication glitch, as well as one easier camo swap glitch if you are not that fast. I will leave the timestamps on every single glitch in this video so you can find the one you want to watch. Any camo on any weapon in under 30 seconds. You want to head into multiplayer and have a class build or loadout that has the special camo you want to transfer to any of your weapons, whether that is the dark matter, dark spine, diamond camo, gold camo, catalyst camo, abyss camo, any other special camo of yours. Sadly, as you can see in my case on the screen, I only have the red tiger unlocked for my Kilo 141. I will use the same concept just with a red tiger camo instead. Now once you have this loadout or class of this loadout, which you will normally have, then you do want to back out to the class menu and enter a new loadout class. I head into this YouTube class of mine and add the weapon which I want the dark matter or any other camo on. In this case, I find the Goblin MK2 level 3, which means I have no camos unlocked for it. I create a new build for this weapon. I quickly add all the attachments on it. If you have any, this is not a necessary step. It is just a step I prefer to do and find it actually safer to do so. And once you've added attachments or not, head into customize. Here I add extra stickers, decals, change the reticle, and again, this is not necessary. It is just an extra step to make sure the camo swap saves. From here, you do want to hover over camo, then press the start or option button and head over to challenges. From challenges, press camos. Here you do want to find the weapon you have all the special camos on or any camo of your choice which you want to duplicate. Here you can hover over anything from assault rifles to launchers or knives, but I see the Kilo 141 which I created in the first step of this video. I hover over the Kilo and press X or A, and then as quickly as possible I find the most special camo and spam the X or A button on that camo. Then I press circle to go back, press on the Kilo weapon again and quickly all the way to the special camo and spam your X or A button again. You will now see that you have unlocked all the camos for this new weapon, and in my case the Goblin MK2. From here you do want to go back once, back again, and now you do have the special camo on your weapon. To make sure that the camo sticks on your weapon, change around the decals or accessories, and if you did not add one in the first step, just add anything random on your weapon and then head back again, change the name of your loadout to anything you want, and now you have 100% camo swap glitch. Now I will do this again but a bit faster. I pick a new loadout and I find a weapon with not so many camos on it or no camo at all, and in this case I go with the GPR91. I create a new build of that weapon, quickly add any attachments you'd like on the weapon. Don't worry, you do not have to. You can also change this later on. I will also show you now that I do not have any of these camos unlocked for this weapon. Then I head into customize and add random stickers or accessories, and one is fine, several is fine. I'm just adding more so that I have more time to explain doing this. Once you have done that, hover over the camo section, do not press it, instead press option or start, head into challenges, camos, find the weapon which you have the special camo on, press on the weapon, quickly with your right stick or right arrow find the dark matter or abyss camo and quickly spam X or A, then press circle and press the weapon again and quickly hover over the camo you want to duplicate and spam X or A again, and as you will see, all this camo will unlock for your weapon, which also gives you the camo of your choice. Then press back, change around the stickers or accessories, whatever you have unlocked, and then go to classes and rename your class to anything. And now as you can see, I've unlocked this again for completely free and in less than 30 seconds. I will do this a third time and now just with the steps, so bear with me, pick your timer out and let's go. Pick a weapon into your loadout. I choose the sniper, add any attachment if you want. This is not necessary. Once you've done that, head into customize and add any accessories or decals, and once you have done that, hover over the camo, press start, challenges, camo, find the weapon with the special camo, press on the weapon and quickly hover over the special camo, spam X or A, back out, press the weapon again, find the camo and spam the X or A, and there you go. You got the camo duplicated in less than 30 seconds. And again, you can do this for the dark matter or any other camo on any weapon from the game. So basically the sniper, launchers, assault rifle, SMGs, the knives, the calisthenics, anything. This might be the best glitch out there. Then do not forget to rename the class, and now you can add this into Warzone, into zombies, and they are already in multiplayer, so you do not have to do anything there. Now this glitch will show you how you will be able to win every Verdansk game you land into by jumping under the map, and this works whether you play solo, duos, trios or quads. There are different locations for doing this glitch. Some allow you to follow the circle around the map and thereby avoiding the gas. Some locations allow you to fly around to the next circle, and some allow you to be restricted to sadly one specific location. Most importantly, all these locations allows you to kill, shoot, troll the enemies. As you can see, I can follow them around with me aiming, shooting them, and I can do anything I want. Once you've loaded the pre-game and head into the game, you want to open the map and head over to prison. Now by these 4 pillars I'm aiming on right now, then you want to aim a bit to the bottom left corner of the pillar, and that is your location to get under map. That is the first location. However, before that you will need to get a buggy vehicle. That would take you into prison as there are no buggy vehicles nearby, which is what I am going to do. So I basically just pick the closest one on the map, I head my way over to this vehicle, and I will fast forward the way to prison, as most of you guys already know how to get there, but the exact location at which you will get on the map is the location I've pinned on the minimap. You want to then fully accelerate forward, and as you do the backflip, land on the roof. Only then you do want to lean out of the vehicle, and as soon as you see the undermap, you want to press X or A to climb or jump on the roof, and that will allow you to bring the parachute in, which you can choose any floor you want to fly to. I like to go all the way to the bottom as I can see and troll literally anyone on the map. But again guys, to do this glitch you want to accelerate forward, flip the car, and once it lands on the roof you then want to spam the lean out, the R3 or right button, and once you're on the map, X or A to climb the roof, and then you should be on the map. It is that easy. Now we will head over to the next location, which is actually the best one. For this location I really recommend you to do proper looting, get your loadout weapon, get maximum amount of ammo, try to use the ammo box in your loadout in order to get more ammo, as you want to use that during this glitch. This location allows you to get anywhere on the map, so you can go from one end to the other end and just follow the gas and win. So for this glitch, once you drop down you want to head over to the left of the park area. However, once again you will need a buggy vehicle. Get back into this location. Now this location is not a popular one, so you can do this in peace, and remember you will need to have the buggy and not a motorbike or any armored car. You need the buggy only. So once you head into this location close to the building, you want to line up by the truck and aim for the corner of this wall. Now you want to accelerate forward so the vehicle flips on the roof, and just then lean out R3, and once you're on the map spam the X or A button to climb on the roof, and you should get your parachute out. Now you want to use your parachute all the way to the dam, or this so-called river, as I look on the minimap in the left corner. I just fly all the way to this river, and once you reach the river it will stop you from falling. However, in this case I first managed to find the floor, run around there, and then I jumped and parachuted straight to the river. And once you reach the water in the river you will have to swim straight up to get some oxygen, and in some cases it actually takes too long so that you are about to die, which is why you want to get out of the water, use the parachute, get some oxygen in, and then head straight back into the water and try to reach the top so you do not have to breathe anymore. And guys, why this glitch is crazy is that I managed to actually find a way to get around the whole map, and this time I will show you how. To do so, what you need to do is fly into the circle, or where the circle is, I just swim in the water or parachute around the water until you surpass these water walls between each river. Then you are in the next location, and then I would fast forward again the procedure so that you can see me doing the exact same procedure over and over again. So basically once a river wall comes up between the water, you just jump out of the water, use the parachute, fly around it, and head straight into the water again, and just swim all the way to the top. As you can see from being outside of the circle, when I went into this glitch. I can go all the way on top of the dam to military base to supermarket, any place I want just by following this river along the whole map. Now again, you can use your loadout to snipe anyone, troll anyone. If no one is coming, just shoot around. It will show you on the minimap and people will think, oh, that's an easy bot to kill, an easy kill. But then you can just start shooting them, trolling them once they are not looking at you. Again, I recommend do not try to kill them, but instead enjoy this glitch staying invincible and do anything you'd like on your own risk. This one will allow you to duplicate wildcards so that you can equip 2 wildcards at the same time, which means that you can equip 4 perks plus 1 speciality and stack 1 extra wildcard that will be invincible in your loadout. Now you can do this glitch in less than 5 seconds guys, but I will show you how to do this in detail, the requirements, and prepare you for doing this glitch, and then I will demonstrate doing this glitch in less than the 5 seconds I mentioned, and I will be doing it 2 or 3 times for you guys. Alright, let's get right into the steps. First, you want to head into multiplayer, head into classes, and create 2 new builds of any gun you like. The first build we want to create is a weapon that you want to add maximum number of attachments while having the gunfighter as a wildcard in that class. I will choose the AK-47 and I will add the gunfighter as the wildcard. Then I will just randomly add all the random attachments onto this weapon, and remember you will be able to change both the weapon and the attachments and your perks later on. Now once we maxed out the attachments on this AK-47, we head back into classes, go into a second class and create a brand new build of the AK-47 once again, but now without any attachments. Also, you do not want to have the gunfighter as a wildcard in this class. Then we back out again and head into a third class, and here I will be demonstrating how to do this game breaking glitch. So for this third class, have any random perks you'd like, and for wildcard you can choose anything apart from the perk greed or gunfighter wildcard. I will go ahead and choose the overkill wildcard just so I can have 2 primary weapons, but remember you can choose any of these apart from the one I just mentioned. And remember you can choose and change the perks after doing the glitch. I'm just changing the perks right now so that I can head straight into a game and demonstrate doing this glitch. Also, you want to make sure that your weapon with maximum attachments should be in the second place and the weapon with no attachments should be at the top. So what we do is we choose the weapon with no attachments, then we equip the weapon with the gunfighter and maximum number of attachments, and in the top right corner a banner will appear saying gunfighter wildcard equipped. We want to quickly undo this after the last step of this glitch, so remember that it says press square to undo. But we go back, we choose the weapon with no attachments, then we head into wildcards, change it from gunfighter to perk greed. A 4th perk will pop up which we want to head into, and as soon as you head into the 4th perk, that is when you do want to spam the undo button. So basically just spam the square button on your controller as soon as you enter the 4th perk. Now remember, this glitch ain't that easy as the recent camo glitch. This glitch requires you to be a bit fast in order to duplicate the wildcard. So now I will show you by doing this in real speed, which this glitch requires you to do. I will speak really quick and just tell you the simple steps. So make sure the weapon with no attachments is above the one with the 8 attachments. Choose the weapon with no attachments. Make sure you have perhaps overkill as the wildcard. Now change the weapon to the one with 8 attachments. Choose the weapon with no attachments. Change wildcard to perk grid. Heading to left to the 4th perk, and now spam the square button to undo the gunfighter wildcard. And that's it. If you've done this fast enough, you should now have the 4 perks, 1 extra wildcard, and I will show you how. At this screen, if I choose the scavenger, you could literally choose any perk you like, and once you back out to the class, you will not see it. What you need to do is change any perk so that we do have 2 red perks on your class on the perk 1, 2 or 3. For instance, I just equip any 2 random red perks and you will see how this speciality will be unlocked just by having 2 red perks, which means that we are still equipping the scavenger perk. So we got our free speciality, we got 4 perks, and we got the overkill on this class. Now I will show you doing this one more time as I promised. What we do is I have prepared a PPSH with 8 attachments on and one with 0. What we do is we start with the one with 0 attachments and we head into a class. We change it to the one with 8 attachments, then we do change it back to the one with 0. We head straight down to the wildcard, we change it to perk read, we go left, and there we just spam the square button as fast as we can, then just go ahead and choose any random perk. I go with the scavenger, and once I change around the perks so that we do have 2 red perks on perk 1, 2 or 3, there you go, you will see the speciality unlocked, and that is because the scavenger perk is available and ready. And I will head into a game again and show you this, and I actually forgot to add the attachments to this PPSH as we used the one with 0 attachments, which is why in game I randomly add the 5 attachments. There you go, once you see me getting kills, I run on their body, I get the ammo, you can see the scavenger perk on screen, and it is that easy. This is actually insane. Let's get started. As you can see on the screen, you'll be able to unlock and transfer any of these camos to any weapon of your choice. The dark matter, the dark spine, diamond camo, gold camo, or even the catalyst camo or abyss camo, literally anything you want along with any attachments. So the first step is to head into multiplayer and create an epic build of a weapon with the best attachments which you want to duplicate, and also add the camo you want to transfer to the other weapons. So here I will add the best attachments for this weapon so that I will create this meta loadout, and then I will not forget to add the camo I want to duplicate to the other weapon. Then back out to all the classes, and now again in multiplayer, the classes create 2 duplicates of the weapon you want the camo on. In this example, I want the dark matter or any other camo and attachments we added in the first step to the CR56 AMAX, which is a very low level for me right now and does not have any camos unlocked. However, it does not matter what you choose, you can choose any weapon. You can choose the sniper, the knife, anything. And now equip the first duplicate and then back out. Press find a match and switch over to private match. Once you're in private match, head into classes, find the CR56 AMAX and equip the second duplicate of that same weapon. Once you've done that, back out all the way to the main menu and head into zombies. Inside zombies, go to classes, then loadout, and now you will have to find the weapon and delete the 2 duplicates you created earlier, and once that's done, head back again into multiplayer where you want to again find the match and open up a private match. Now if you've done this correctly, once you head over to weapons, your loadouts, you should still see one of the duplicated weapons. Go over to gunsmith, hit customize, and go into accessory or decals, and just throw any random decal or accessory. It doesn't matter which one, it just needs to register a change. And once you've done that, back out to the class menu and now create 3 duplicates of any random weapon. Don't worry if only one or nothing shows up, that's exactly what we want. Now once you created 3 duplicates of any random weapon, head over to the weapon that has the camo you want to duplicate. Whether that's the dark matter camo, dark spine, it doesn't matter. In this case, I have it on the kilo 141, which we created in the first step. So we find the weapon and we duplicate that weapon. Remember that we created this build in the first step of this video. So once you duplicated the weapon build from the first step, whether now if it shows up or not, now create a new build for the weapon you want to apply the camo to. For me, that's the CR56 AMAX. And as you can see on the screen, the camo is now duplicated to the CR56 AMAX. From here, back out to the private match main menu, go back into your classes and duplicate the weapon once again. This makes sure that the camo sticks on your weapon. Lastly, head into multiplayer and add the duplicated camo or class into your loadout, and you will see that you will unlock all the attachments. If I scroll over through the camos, you will see that I haven't unlocked the camo on this weapon, but I still have this camo, and this procedure works for any camo. Right now, Black Ops 6 has a glitch that the loadout does not save, so what you need to do is rename the class to anything, and you can now add this duplication camo and attachment class into multiplayer, into zombies, or even Warzone, and select that duplicated class and glitched class in your loadout. Now don't forget to drop drop your comments down below as I will reply to every single one of you. And this is Danixer. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'm out. Peace.